Hello, dear Scorpio. How are you? Thank you for joining us here. This is Kathy from Divine Debut 11. And thank you and wishing you well for the month of March. This is your March love reading, even though it is late. And it's late because we've been busy with our app, Mary Lou Cup, which is now available to download for free from the Play Store and will be very soon on the App Store for iOS users. Let's see what's going on, dear Scorpio, as Jupiter has now moved direct and very good aspect to your sign. What's going on in love? We're asking Spirit to guide us as to what's going on in love for you in the month of March and in the Pisces season. Of course, the Pisces season also works well for you. But your ruling planet is now in your work house, in the house number 6, which is your daily life, your health, so on and so forth. Venus will soon enter your 7th house. She will enter Taurus. So there is potential, good potential for important relationships, most important one-on-one relationships. The North Node, though, of the moon is in your 5th house, which is all about dating, getting out there. It is the house of flirtation, sex, and having fun. So I guess it's a time of not just burning, the candle at both ends, but having a little bit of fun too, and good things coming in for your children if you are parents. Let's see what's going on. Uranus will bring great change, as Uranus is going to leave your house of commitment, marriage. Uranus has brought things, the world upside down, and brought in people that you wouldn't really go for normally. Uranus is the odd one out. They're the different ones. So maybe you are attracting people that are quite, revolutionary. They break the mold. They're not your traditional, right? Traditional type of people. Let's see what's going on. What do the cards tell us? What is Spirit telling us for Scorpio? We've got the High Priestess. The High Priestess is Pisces. And the High Priestess could be many times a spiritual connection, but also I do see her as things going on behind the scenes. Remember, Pisces rules the natural 12th house, even though for you it's your 5th. So maybe a secretive connection with someone that is quite intuitive, someone that's quite wise, this could be someone who's into psychology, tarot, astrology, if this is someone you're connecting with. But many times she's also the third wheel, the third person, if there is anything such as a love affair going on, secret connections. This would be a connecting with someone on more a spiritual level, or even if on a physical level, she's in the darkness, she's the third person. So listen to your higher self where love is concerned. Remember that wisdom comes from within. We all have the High Priestess and Pisces within us. I'm wondering if some of you, because remember Pisces is the natural 12th house, and we are in the Pisces season, releasing big stories, big life cycles from the past as the big planets are changing houses. So big changes for everyone, collectively as well as personally, surely. Okay, yes, there is change. Surely, dear Scorpio, the Chariot, Cancer. You want to take your life elsewhere, your love life. Are you moving house? Will the time of Cancer be significant? Or is this Jupiter having turned direct in your 9th house, which speaks to foreigners? You may need to travel if you're connecting with someone from a distance, someone who could be far away from you. You need to get in your car to travel. Or the Cancer season is going to be very significant. Jupiter now has turned direct and he's exalted in your 9th house. 9th house is a lot of spirituality as well. It speaks to a spiritual connection, a distant connection. It speaks to wisdom. Ninth house could also, the natural ninth house, speak to divorce, a divorce settlement as well, anything legal. But hopefully you're seeing the bigger picture now. What is your challenge? The Ace of Swords, the truth, or severing ties with the past as you are going through change. Remember, the Chariot is a number 7. The 7th month could be significant. And with the dice that we're going to roll, 7 has come through for most of the signs. Stay with us. This is the Connolly Tarot, and we're using the Ciro Marchetti Lenormand. We're using the Twin Flame Oracle and the Mystic Moon Oracle, as well as the love messages at the end of the reading. So, Ace of Swords in the challenge position. We use the Ace of Swords, whether it's for our perception, that we've got clear and concise perception. I get decisiveness here because swords are all about communication, perception, and the way the sword is in the rock, let's say, and about to take off. There's something about a decision, a very decisive decision, and you're ready to take off, but you've been stuck. You've been stuck relative to information, understanding, or even clearing out issues, doing, clearing things out and making choices, because the Chariot is also, remember, he needs to laser focus to take the Chariot to move forward, as we've got the black and white horse or sphinx, whatever you want to call it. So in between the darkness and the light, illusion, misunderstandings, deception I'm getting here, right? Because we're coming through the Pisces season, and Mercury is retrograde there in your 5th as well. Mercury retrograde can bring love situations, clarity, or second chances back that you probably will have been looking into, and still will be until the 20th, and even into April, as Mercury will turn direct on the 20th and on the spring equinox. Where are you coming from? What's the karma here? The Empress. The Empress would be the perfect mother, perfect partner, someone who's loving, nurturing, very attractive to you. She holds abundance, she holds luck. This is Venus, and Venus does rule your 7th house. This is Libra and Taurus. You may have connected with someone that is a mother for many, or a mother generally, someone who is very patient. She's the go-to person. She's very magnetic, attractive, quite powerful. She sits in a powerful position. And the Empress, of course, is also a seed that's possibly been planted and needs time to grow. She is a 3 after all, and 3s can speak to third parties, third wheels. Crowning you as the High Priestess. Unbelievable. Twice you've got the High Priestess, and the Empress could also be a spouse or a mother. So I don't know if you're connected. You're connected, or you're a parent, or you're the go-to person, or where love is concerned, you need to be patient, because the High Priestess is here, and this is logically what's on your mind, who's on your mind. And this is like fate and destiny. It's the crowning card. So trust your high self as well, but maybe it's the significance of the Pisces season and what's happening now. Let's see. Mercury rules your 8th house of secrecy, death, metamorphosis, mysteries, and intimacy, sexual and emotional, but also your 11th house, where the South Node is. The 11th house, you've got Virgo there, and the South Node is there. There's something that you're holding on to that is blocking your wishes and your dreams. Now, your comfort zone are your friends, or even communication through social media. I don't know if you're at because the High Priestess would be a spiritual connection. It's not so much a grounded physical relationship. So I'm wondering if this is not what's going on with you, that you're connecting with someone through social media. But releasing that South Node would open the door to your wish fulfillment. 11th house is a very lucky house. In the recent past, materialism, secret love affair, obligations, restrictions, limitation, timing, cycles, having done many cycles. We see with the Empress, she's all about the harvest. So materialism, right? Being stuck because of someone's financial situation, financial standing, whatever this is, or even timing. Remember, these two cards speak to patience. But the devil also speaks to narcissism. It can speak to, you see that someone is stuck here. The rainbow is behind this person. So there's something you're attached to that you need to release. And the South Node in Virgo is what you need to release. It's got something to do with the people you connect with, or money that comes through after career or social media, or even your goals and your aspirations. What is the outcome? The possible outcome. We've got the Page of Swords, which could speak to messaging or someone doing some research on the internet, checking out someone's social media. Let's take more cards. I want to take them right now. So we've got the Chariot, and the challenge is the Ace of Swords, and here is the Ace of Swords. So maybe the communication needs to be better between you and a person, or because pages can also be children. I see a little child. I've got a mother here. So let's see. Why do you have the Chariot in the now, but the challenge is the Ace of Swords, getting unstuck? Because this is a tool that's stuck. And remember that the rock is something hard. It's physical, right? It's very much the Capricorn energy. And Capricorn rules your third house of how you communicate, how you perceive things. Four of Pentacles. The 2 Pentacles are secure. The other 2 are up in the air. So there's a dilemma about opening your heart, being more vulnerable, because as you could see, he's not covering his heart in the Kundalini Tarot and protecting his heart. He's in 2 minds about and halfway to where he wants to get. Money could also be playing a major role, and issues connected to your financial standing and family, because 4 is the 4th house, right? What is the challenge? The moon. The moon, secrecy, fears, your personal life, your secret life, your personal life that you don't show to the world. You may be fearing deception. Once bitten, twice shy. So if you've been hurt in the past, I mean, the moon can speak to your psyche as well. That there could be fears connected to your childhood and connected to your mother, some karmic situation that you need to release, because the Empress could also be a very powerful mother that pulls the ropes, that is very influential in your life. Let's see if this is not a past spouse. Let's take the Empress. The Death card, transition. And the Queen of Swords. Wow, we see quite a few females here. You may be someone that is surrounded by many females, or with the Queen of Swords. So we've got Scorpio, Libra. There's something to do with legalities and an ending with this Empress. Or if the Empress, because we've got Libra here as well, if the Empress has stopped providing the abundance, the love, the sexuality, she's stopped chasing, and she's taken her energy back, and she's coming through as the Queen of Swords. Some of you may be going through an ending with someone legally, because even on the sword here, and you can't see it, on the sword there is a butterfly. So there's something to do with, and this could also say no more. Things are starting to come through. Queen of Swords is Libra. I need equality. I've stopped giving you my energy. I need that in return. I need the proof. And I see things very clearly now. Now, this could be you. This could be you that's cut someone out of your life, or it could be the person you're hoping to manifest. Queen of Swords is cut and dry, right? I want equality, I want reciprocity, or I don't want anything, right? I'm cutting you out of my life. So hopefully you could see the cards better there. Now let's take the Devil. What is that Devil? And we've got the Sun. Some of you may be staying because of children. And we've got the Five of Wands. Remember, the Sun can also speak to success with the Five of Wands, because the Sun is what you show to people. It's your spirit. It's who you are, and it's your vocation as well. And there's materialism here. And I know, Scorpio, for you, your financial standing is very, very significant, surely. And maybe you've had some issues at work recently, or maybe you're also, maybe career and what you do on a daily basis. This is maybe your karma, that you were more focused on career and left love behind. I mean, the Five of Wands is also, it could be a conflict between you and others. The fact that you are stuck in a situation here and you want to follow your heart, and you're finding friction from others. So I don't know exactly what that could mean. But the Sun is also reconciliation. If you are connecting with someone that was out of bounds for you, you may have internal conflict, or even conflict from others outside of you. Could be parents, could be siblings, could be your responsibilities, or even staying, as I said, in an unhealthy relationship because of children. Whatever the case is, I know it's not easy. Okay, let's look at the High Priestess. We've got the Six of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands. Success, reputation. Let's see. Let's take one more. And the Seven of Swords, right? Some of you are very hush-hush, you or your person, because of their reputation. They fear their secrets coming out. And Scorpio, that sounds so much like you. The Seven of Swords also says, because there can be a little bit of ego here, and we've got some Leo as well, very strongly. Leo, of course, is another fixed sign, which is pressuring you, right? The Leo part of your chart, nevertheless, Scorpio, which has got a lot to do with your social standing, your status. Spirit is saying also that if there is a little bit of ego, or there is hush-hush because you don't want people to know what's going on in your personal life, that's totally understandable. Maybe you've been in great secrecy with a love connection that you connect on a spiritual level, and maybe that's been a little bit hard as well, because in the Connolly with the Seven of Swords, Spirit is saying, make love, not war. Find an intelligent way to come back and succeed with what you want, because I see that your blockages or the responsibilities of the person, look at Gaia. She's right in my face. Do you want to meow in the microphone so people can hear you? Gaia, come on, speak to me. Gaia. No, I want to speak when I'm ready. I'm not ready to speak. Okay. I was saying that maybe you need to find an intelligent way, and that is through harmony and peace, and leaving ego behind, and forgiving. Remember, make love, not war, is the Seven of Swords for me in this deck. It speaks to peace and harmony, of course. I feel that your happiness is with someone that is not, that you have not brought to your people, because some of you are stuck and doing things beneath the surface, not letting the world know. But some of you are in two minds about letting the cat out of the bag, about what you truly want in your life. Let's take the Page of Swords as the outcome. We've got the Knight of Swords. That's clearing the air. That's a lot of communication. And we've got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. So it's got a lot to do with work. Let's get Gaia off our table here because she's bothering me. Three of Pentacles here. This is like recognition. Someone feeling that they've been certified. They've succeeded, right? It's a 3 again. And there's expansion and growth, possibly. At the bottom, we've got the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So a lot to do with difficult communication, maybe some trickery, not being totally open with truths. That's not an easy card to see, the Three of Swords. Let's take the Twin Flame Oracle and see what is going on for Scorpio. I'm really trying to understand what's going on here for Scorpio, dear Spirit. Scorpio. Up in the air, disconnected, uncertain status and fleeting feelings. Things are up in the air right now, okay? Hot sex, all about the attraction, might be just physical, new love affair. Some of you may even be doubting your connection with someone that's quite spiritual, or someone that you've got in the dark and not telling people about, whether this is just a sexual relationship or something more. And that could be as well your person that you're connecting with. Because we see, obviously, with the Empress here in the past, someone has attracted you greatly. And with the Death card, which is Scorpio, there was very hot attraction, a very hot sexual attraction between the two of you. And great admiration. Let's see what else we've got. Illusion. Can't see clearly, living only on dreams and believing lies. You can see that she's blindfolded. So there's great doubts here about the reality of the situation, I feel here. And there are lies and illusion and deception. Maybe someone even telling themselves lies. Scorpio, you need that deep connection. And you are all about mysteries, and you are all about all in or all out. But you may also be dealing with fears. You could be connecting with another Scorpio for all I know. And they're in this energy here. What's at the bottom? And we've got Ascension. Resolving the past, overcoming emotional blocks, spiritual relationship. And again, there's the Death card. So big changes are happening for you whilst things are up in the air now in the Pisces season. Let's take the Lenormand. I do see that things are up in the air. You've got lots of doubts about where you're going. Unless this is the energy of your person. The person you have on your mind. What's going on for Scorpio in their love life? A new cycle. 9 of Cups. Possible travel necessary. Perfectionism. Looking at the little details before this begins, before this new cycle begins, before you take action, before you communicate, because this is a card of lots of communication. Someone is perfecting, looking at the little details, looking at old messages. This is a Virgo card. It's about perfectionism and the little details. And there are the fears that are coming up, because I think it's got a lot to do with communication between you and, if not one, two people. The bridges do speak to nightmare and fear, and I need to leave the past and move towards the future. there it is. There's the Queen of Cups. You need to, because the Queen of Cups is someone that will love and nurture. We've got the High Priestess here. Is this who you've connected with? Because logically, Scorpio, you are the King of Cups. And remember, with the Chariot card, this is a new home. These are the stalks that bring the child. There's a new beginning for you. As long as you overcome, clear the air, and speak truthfully, right? And if the cross watchers are here, I'm talking to them as well. The air needs to be cleared because things are up in the air. The communication hasn't been good. I get here. There's been a lot of secrecy. The moon, you see lots of secrets. 8 of Cups. Someone is not saying that they are emotionally checking out. They're keeping it a secret. You see the moon is in the challenge position. Now this new moon in Pisces is in good aspect to your sign, and it will be forming a grand water trine, the new moon, with Jupiter, even though, degrees wise, it's close to a grand water trine, or even the new moon in Pisces to your sign, it's in good aspect. So after the blockages, needing to do things by the book, this could speak to limitations or timing, of course. The Tower speaks to delays. It's Saturn in Capricorn, and it's the 6 of Swords. There will come a time when you will transition. Some of you are needing to travel as well, and something is going to come to light. Pay attention to your dreams, to your psyche, what it's telling you. Let's look at your emotional, not for you, mainly for the other person, unless you feel that these are your messages. Your emotional state. When you receive this message, I mean, this is for March, but who knows? You could see this message in April and it will be significant for you. What's going on in the psyche? Scorpio, please, Spirit. We've got guide. So someone is seeing that inner light. Virgo comes through. That's where the South Node is. Mirroring. So I don't know if you and your person are seeing that inner light as you're going through a mirroring energy here. Or you're seeking the guidance from an external source, and you understand that what you feel, your person feels as well. You're reflecting, your reflection is bouncing off your person and the other way around. That's the mirroring. And there's the union. Wow. Okay, so this is a blessed union. It needs time though, and it needs clarity, and it needs clearing. Lots need to be cleared out. But there's an ascension process. This is like the 6 of Swords for me. After a metamorphosis, an ending to a cycle. Someone has recognized the connection. Someone's gone through an awakening, and no one goes through their awakening without a metamorphosis and a death process in their life. So these relationships are very significant these days through whatever's going on in the world. We know times are tough. Okay, trust your higher self. You've got the High Priestess. The answers are within you. Trust that. Let's take some messages from your person. How do they feel about you? What's going on in their psyche? Oh, I got the goosebumps right now. I'm not in love with you. I have to be honest with you. Is this their message, or is it you telling a past partnership that you're releasing because of the Death card here? I don't know. Remember, some of you may be released from someone else that's not in love with you anymore. I don't know. So there's honesty here. I have loved you from the moment I met you, but the problems in my life don't allow me to follow my heart right now. It won't be fair on you either. And I'm thinking, sometimes remember the illusion, the self-illusion. This can also be a self-illusion. And through certain times or situations, the blindfold comes off and you see the reality to a situation. No one knows me better than you. It's done. Door closed. They cheated. Feeling blue. My heart still bleeds for you. I'm not living, just breathing. And why did you leave me? How could you? What went wrong? And you are the sun. You are my sun. You are my soul. Wow, Scorpio. So there is a lot of information here. Remember, this is a general reading. But we see a lot of fluctuations and the involvement of others. Let's take the little dice now and let's look at the planets for Scorpio. What's influencing you? We've got the moon. Okay. Take some time out, meditate, pay attention to your dreams. Things will be revealed. And the sun, this would be sun, moon, new moon in Pisces on the 19th, 20th. Pay attention to that. We've got Venus. And Venus will soon be entering your 7th house. And we've got Saturn. Cold love, but also remember Venus and Saturn connected. They connected in your 6th house. So I don't know if work has got to do with your connection, right? Work does show up, but also that work needs to be done. Something has been seeded, and there have been limitations, restrictions, and some of you have been waiting forever with Saturn here. Saturn comes through again. Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius. Those energies may be coming through. Let's take the signs. The signs now. We've got Virgo, and Virgo's come through very strongly, dear Scorpio. It's a good match. We've got Aquarius. Aquarius will challenge you. We've got Scorpio. And we've got Sagittarius. Let's take some numbers. They could be dates, number of days, weeks, months. Let's go. Number 5, the 5th month, or the 5th of April, or in 5 days. 4, which is April, 4th of April. 4 months. 4 months from March would be, July. July has come through a lot. We've got an ace here as well. And we've got a 12. I think we'll leave it there. I think you're the only sign that didn't get the 7, even though we added up the 7, I think, didn't we? Yeah, through the waiting time. Do you want to play with that, Gaia? Number 8 came through. No, Mummy, I think I'm sleepy. Dear Scorpio, wow, not an easy one. I'm going to take one last card on the 3 here, on the 3 of Pentacles. One more card, I want to know more. And we've got the Queen of Cups. High Priestess and Queen of Cups, they're the same. We've got so many divine feminine, a lot to do with nurturing and loving, right? There you go, Gaia. Gaia flipped the dice and number 2 came out, so I just picked it up. It was a number 2. Anyway, we've got the Queen of Cups, so be open with your heart, be generous, be emotionally there for others. That will help greatly. And remember that the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, is very similar to the High Priestess, okay? All right, love and light, dear Scorpio. Thank you so much for waiting for this reading. And don't forget to download Mary Lou Cup from the Play Store. It's free to download, and then you can just purchase a one-off coffee read or some tokens for the dream interpretation and the numerology. You can punch in the 3 numbers and get a readout, right? Or you can go on a monthly subscription. You're not obligated to do that. Even just downloading it, trying it, and then even leaving a comment, if you will, on the Play Store and tell us your opinion on how you liked it or not. Love and light. Thank you, Scorpio. Wishing you well, sweethearts. Catch up with you soon. Okay. We're here to show you now how to scan your coffee cup with the Mary Lou Cup app. Let's go into the app. Need to make sure that there is enough lighting. Let's go to, this is the main page. Let's go into, I just want to show you the calendar. You could see here I've got previous scans I will press on it and it will give me the reading that was done on March 8th. And I can also share that with my friends. But let's go into the coffee cup here, because you can choose the reading you want and then share it with your friends. Okay, and there's also another little button here that says previous reading that you can go back to, if not through the calendar. So let's go now into the coffee scan. Scan again. I went into the scan your coffee, and I'm pressing the record button. But you need to be able to see that I'm doing that. Let's take it further front. There. You need to have your coffee from in the picture fully, and then press the record and give it a moment. Well, it says okay here. It will need a moment so that it could give you the printout of the coffee cup and what it reads. And here is the reading. Now it's showing the symbols like the prominent heart shape near the bottom center of your cup. I see a beautiful, albeit slightly imperfect heart shape. This is a powerful symbol directly addressing matters of love and affection. Its position suggests that these deep feelings are at the core of your current life phase, either manifesting in a significant relationship or as a profound desire for connection and emotional fulfillment. Flowing wavy lines, the upward pointing arrow spearhead. See, these are all symbols that have been put into the program, into the coffee scan, and it does speak to you about those. So a clustered web-like pattern as well, a clear space well, a faint shadowy figure, and it analyzes these symbols. It speaks of the themes, and then it will go into guidance. Okay. So it does give you a whole lot of information. Okay. So hopefully that's something that will give you a lot of clarity, because waiting on someone to read your coffee cup, you can't do it at an instant when you have your coffee in the morning. So this is a very good little tool to have in your phone. So my darlings, I hope that that's clear enough for you. Make sure that there's enough lighting. Okay, and there are packages with the coffee cup reading on a subscription. If you go into the Mary Lou store, there are we've got the monthly subscription, which gives you 8 coffee readings in the month. If you want any extra, you go to the single coffee scan up there. And we've also got a yearly subscription. We've got an AI chat yearly and AI monthly chat where you receive tokens. You need to have tokens to use the AI. All right, so that was just a quick little video on how to go about it. If you have any issues, there is support. Okay, and you will find all the addresses here in the Mary Lou Limited. We've got the support info at maryloucup.com, or you can always reach out to me and I can sort of guide you as to what maybe the issue is and what you're doing wrong. Okay, my darlings. So thank you so much. Love and light.